369 on my mind every time. Music talk when I'm on my grind. 369 on my mind every time. Let's go. Music talk when I'm on my grind. 36. Oh, fine. 36. Hey, hey, 9.
Hey, what's good? It's your boy Set Off, producer engineer from the 369 Music. Today I'm gonna be doing a mix from the 369 Music. This beat actually is pretty good. I'm just gonna be doing this a complete whole mix from scratch. Probably I'm gonna start with the melody. So I got a bunch of waves here. I'm just gonna search through the waves. I didn't even do anything to it yet. I didn't even get a listen to it. So I'm just gonna look through the waves so far just to see if I can pinpoint everything so I can organize it. I like to start with the melody first before the drums. So I really like to listen to it, and doing this is good because I can kind of hear it raw and then see it like what I want to do to it straight from the monitors. So I don't really like mixing the headphones as much. I just use them as a reference. If you're going to travel or do some workouts, and a lot of people listen to headphones, so it's good to give a listen to, and it's still prep it up for that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through these sounds here and see if I can find the actual melody. I know the thing about FL Studios, that when it bounces down, it gives you everything. So there's things I don't need. It'll have blank tracks. You'll get the full track out. So you'll basically get the full song, and then you'll have them separate. So I gotta dig through just to find the melody sometimes. So that's the only thing I don't like about when FL does that. But it's good though, because you might need that echo track or whatever effect that you're using separately. So I can understand it. All right, so let me search through these here. And also I'm using the toolbox just to scroll through it. It's easier just to draft through the track, and I'll do another video on just this toolbox as well in the settings. Peace. Okay, so those are the vocals right there. So I think that's where it starts. It starts off with that. Okay, so we got our melody here. I just had to set the tempo, make sure we have that tempo locked in. And then, so what we're gonna do, set the tempo again, 150. So I usually just give the sample a listen to, and then I'll just actually send it to a channel. You might not see my other screen, but I'm gonna bring it over. So I always use my presets, what's gonna help me. So I'm gonna move it to the sample, which is 17. The only thing 17 has on is the limiter. No, this ain't 17, sorry. Everything's off on it, so I can give it a complete listen to. And then I'm gonna start applying things to it and then trying to enhance it, turn it up. So it's I'm not really doing, not too much, just enhancing, you know what I mean? All right, but before we dive into the vocals, like I said, I want to dive into that sample, just enhance it and turn it up. So I turn my monitors up to my comfortable level, then I can hear how loud this is and then start applying the mix to it. But me, I always record low, so you'll see me messing with the fader over here, turning everything down. even though it's like EQ, not that I need to really EQ it. Just like I'm like soft EQing it, like certain spots, like where the drums go through, or certain spots, so it don't have to, no other low rumble is gonna like interfere from like the melody. So it's like it's already pretty much EQ. It's just not. I'm not like hard EQing this. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. Like I said, I sweep through it and then see like spots, and then like here and there, as I add bass, I'll just go back and listen through one more sweep. That's just just playing with it here and there and see what I like. Okay, so I always use this here. This is like one of my favorite go-to plugins, Goofos, which it's pretty much like an AI EQ as well. So it like moves. I guess it like how much you attain it. It kind of moves the through in and out the song. Like it moves it as it goes. Like it's not just that one set. So it's like it's that's how the only way I can think of explaining it, because I notice it when you move your attain, it's more harder on the track. So it tells it like, hey, these are hot spots that can be enhanced like as it moves through. And then like if you wanted to move through it with brightness, like it's going to supply those brightness, and every time it moves you can hear the difference as when I'm applying it to the it can be like your melody, or sometimes I use the master of this for the finalize, because it can kind of give that crystal as well. Like it's like sprinkles on the track. You see what I'm saying? So that's pretty much like how it goes through. It only rises up the spots that it sounds good, and you can see like it's not too much on that. It's like it's still original, but it's you see how things has come up just a little bit, and it does turn up the volume of hair. So it's just like these plugins that you're putting on your tracks are just enhancing like certain spots. Like I'm not really changing a lot of things. So this is the the Neve 88 RS. Pretty much gives that overall finished feeling on that melody, gives it that space that what I say, like more of a higher end kind of touch to it, so you can hear it more through the monitors. Like that it's good in the headphones as well. So you'll hear when I'm applying this part right here. Okay, that's pretty much it on this one here. And then, like I said, and throughout the song, you can just come back and like touch up certain things that you'll hear when the bass is in and all that. So this is just like a pre-touch up. Okay. So what I did is I applied the Neve 88 RS on the vocal chain just to enhance it a little bit. This is without it right now. Yeah, we're gonna do the snares in a minute, but you see how it actually brought it up more in the high end. So what I'm gonna do is I want to actually spread it. So I'm gonna put on micro shift, kind of shift it in the back or behind kind of the tracks, so you can kind of hear the vocals and then the melody still playing like in the center. Micro shift. It's like my favorite tool to go to here to kind of give a wide sound. I'll put this on acoustics, and then they kind of spread it. And you can these here you can kind of see how much wide or how the strength of how spread you want it, and then how loose you want it to kind of hear it kind of in both, or you want to kind of have it tight where you can kind of hear spread but it's still tight. It's not like flip-flopping in the back, so you have control over that from Sound Toys. You see, it kind of gives it like a thin, but it's in the back, so it ain't like overpowering on the top. All right, so I'm gonna move on to the snares, and then I'm gonna kind of bring these in, and then I'm gonna try to bring all the instruments in as I go. Okay, so we're gonna try to bring in the I like to bring in like the we can probably bring in the top hats if this is the top hats, or the other drums. I kind of like to bring all the drums in. So I'll throw an EQ on there, not too strong on the because the clap still got like a low end. Like I said, like I kind of want to not like get rid of the low end for the claps, but like kind of give it space for that 808. It's gonna be about to bump into, but it still sounds like a pleasant clap. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm gonna be doing here with this EQ on top of that. Okay, so what I did was I pretty much laid out everything that I needed so far, just to get the beat kind of organized, so I can kind of apply everything I need to it. But usually I will do things one by one. I do take my time with everything, just so I can kind of focus on that one sound, and trying to get everything, squared away step by step. And then I kind of listen to it all together. Like I said, I heard it all together multiple times. So now I can kind of, dive in and add effects or whatever I need to it to kind of give it that same room effect or whatever. Let me see, like same thing with the snares here. I'm going to kind of lead them into that same room, even though they're in separate channels. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to add an effect channel. So what I do is, I already have one set. Like I said, through my template, it will just say effect, and I can just boom and go in here and drop whatever I need. There's nothing in here. So usually, you can pick whatever channel you want to make an effect channel, and then it's already assigned. And I just put whatever room in here. So if I'm going for like Valhalla, I'll go in here and I say Valhalla room. And then like I'll leave it default just to see what sound it sounds like with the snares, and then start adding different rooms through here. So I'm gonna move it over for just a second. You can see I didn't use a lot of, like, I have it going in that channel very little bit, and you can hear the wall already smacking off from that snare hitting. So I'm gonna do that through in and out of the track. Like I'll go and do the melody the same way, add it into the same room, and then all that builds up to that one room that they're all in. Sometimes I do add the kick in there. I'll do the kick that like really slightly, so that's to show that it's still part of that instrument. But and then the 808, I don't need that 808 to kind of bounce off that wall, because it'll kind of give it a weird sound. But you can leave that drive. Okay, we're gonna move on. And then I'll probably do the melody. You know what I'm saying? It's like so strong. Yeah, man, that shit bangs, bro. That shit hard, bro. That shit, man, you did your thing on this beat.
Now available, Aries Sun, Cancer Moon sweatshirt, and the 369 Razorback tank top.
369 music.